guys, what's up? I'm Morgan and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining me. Today's topic is something that doesn't come up often, and I feel like it should definitely be implemented into your marketing campaigns and how you just go about dealing with your brand as far as putting your brand out to the public and getting reach and all those things. And I am talking about strategy testing. Now, it's a little bit different on the opposite end when you're using like Facebook ads and things like that, because strategy testing is something that you will need to heavily rely on when it comes to your brand. So if I'm a swimwear designer, just like most of you guys are aspiring swimwear designers or a boutique owner, no matter what the situation is, it's gonna come a time where you really need to pay attention to how you strategy test. So let's get into how I break down my strategy testing and what I'm doing right now at this current time, because I am building out my holiday campaigns and just my fourth quarter strategies. So the first thing I want to talk about is your target audience in general. Now on this channel, you guys know I stress target audience. Find your target audience. You need to know who you're marketing to, or you're just wasting your time and your money and all the effort you're putting into your actual brand. So if you don't know who your target audience is, I highly suggest you guys visit my website, which is mayhemmorgan.com, and download the Fashion Branding Challenge. I used to have that book, the little download booklet, for free, but I hit over 1,000, so I took it off and made sure that it was like payable at that point. It's only $10, but again, I'll link it down below. It will help you guys figure out your target audience fairly quick, rather than you have to do deep diving. It's a couple of questions you have to answer. So moving forward, if you don't know who your target audience is, there are a couple of things that you can easily do to figure out who your target audience is, meaning you need to know what your brand represents, your brand story, in order for you to even know where to start looking for the person that you want to purchase from your brand. Whether that is something like a mom and pop shop and you kind of market locally, or whether that is you trying to be a huge brand and you need to do a lot of social media outreach to figure out which girl and guy are going to be the people who shop with you. So after you figure out your target audience, strategy testing becomes a little bit more, I wouldn't say easy, but it becomes a little less more of something that would feel like a task, and rather you just hitting everything on the head right out the gate. So in order to do this, I use a strategy called offense and defense. Now, we all know what offense and defense is. The offense is the person who is actually trying to score, which would be me or you, because you are the brand owner. And the defense is trying to get through every single opponent that comes your way, which ultimately is your customer. Sorry if you hear my earrings clinking, I'm sitting on a couch, but will be your customer. So on the offensive side, you would be basically trying to figure out how you're going to score with your sales when it comes to your target audience, your target customer, however you want to word that. But for me, my offensive side, is the side that is going to be making sure that I am actually marketing my products correctly by making sure I have great product photography, making sure that my captions actually represent what the picture is trying to say, or my caption is trying to incite some sort of feeling, emotion with the person who will in turn end up reading it, which is the defensive players, the defensive customers. And you have to know how to get around each customer before you can actually win that sale. Now, the customer's experience and the buyer's experience, the buyer's experience is quite lengthy. Most of the time, someone has to see something at least 5 to 10 times before they actually take action, which is the action of purchasing something or adding it to cart, and then it's going to repeat itself. Everything is a repeat thing when it comes to a customer. So just really look at yourself and how you spend, and look at the spending habits that you create for yourself. When you see something once, you're probably like, oh, that's cute. That's something I might buy. You might save it. You might screenshot it. You might add it to your cart. But you probably like have all these mixed emotions before you actually check out. And then before you check out is usually one of those moments where you probably browse the entire website and you're still debating on if you actually want to make that purchase of the thing that you added to cart. You're the defensive player in that moment. And you have all of these things, and usually in order to create an actual sale, to get a sale, it's usually not going to come down to the first product that someone sees, and it's more so going to come down to the add-on pieces that people feel like they can keep on purchasing from your store. I talked about this in the last video, those add-on items. It really helps, especially, I can't stress this enough, especially during holiday season. During the holiday season, meaning around Christmas time, in particular, around Christmas time, people are actually buying things as gifts. So now is a perfect time for you to add cute items to your store, or items that actually go with your brand, which is even better, that people can actually make stocking stuffers, or people can create small moments in a gift from your brand, whether that is a bag, whether that is some socks, a hairband, anything that can relate to your actual boutique or your shop, your actually cut and sew shop. Something that is going to be easily available and easy to purchase and easy to package and repackage as a gift are going to be the winners right now. Okay, so the next part about strategy testing, once you figure out the offense and defense side, is actually making sure that the product that you are trying to market is something that is solving a problem. Now, what I have been doing recently is looking at other shops that are similar to mine and looking at the comment section on like Instagram, for instance, because that's where most of my customers are at right now, aside from Pinterest. That's a whole nother story. I'll get to that in a video. But looking at comment sections and looking at what customers are talking about on a specific product, not about the brand, about a specific product. So for instance, if I'm selling a bikini and I notice another swimwear brand, they just put out something new, I'm looking at if someone is purchased from them and if what type of comment they're leaving on that product page or product review or something like that. It works the same like as on Amazon. You can go to Amazon, type in like high-waist bikini, look at something that was purchased, go to those reviews. You will start to notice a pattern when it comes to certain customers and how they behave and why they purchased it and why they're leaving a comment. So if you can understand that mentality of your customer or any customer within your niche, you're gonna have a better understanding on how to market, what to provide, what to stop selling, and what to start selling. Because in those comment sections, it's a dead giveaway on who dropped the ball and why, or it's a dead giveaway on why that product is a winning product. So when you're strategy testing and you're trying to figure out what's gonna happen next for your brand, you can literally look at what customers are currently saying about an item. So that way, when you are starting to re-up, meaning you're starting to rebuy or recut and sew products for your brand, you understand exactly what people want and why they want it and why they need it and why it's a must-have. So if you can understand what customers want, you have easily figured out how to implement that into your strategy testing, and you have already understood how to solve a problem. That is your goal, solving problems. Okay, so that is all for this video, you guys. That's what I'm currently doing right now. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel by hitting that subscribe button, also hitting the notification bell so you are notified for my next upload, because in my next upload, you guys, I'm actually going to be taking you guys inside my iPad as well as my laptop and showing you guys the layout for how I'm actually building out my holiday campaigns. So that way, if you're new and you've never done a holiday campaign, you understand exactly what I'm doing, and you can in turn take some of my things that I'm doing and add it to your brand. So that way you are very successful during the holiday season and moving forward into the new year. So that's it, you guys. Give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.